In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace the carburetor on a Stihl FS36. So what we're going to do first is there's 4 bolts right here, 2 on each side in the very back cover, and you'll remove this choke, I don't know what you call it, choke controller right here, and there's 2 more screws in there, so we'll remove those too. Before you do this, make sure you have the fuel drained too. So now we've got all our bolts unscrewed, so I'm just going to remove this cover. Alright, let's catching it. Okay, so be careful here, because your carburetor, since these 2 screws back here are attached to it, or are part of what hold it in, the carburetor will sometimes stick with it, like it's doing right now. And this choke lever here can also get in the way, so be careful of that too. Let me just remove these screws all the way here. That should help. There we go. Alright, so that's all our screws. I dropped one, but it's okay. I know where it went. I'm going to grab that real fast. Alright. So, now, here's our carburetor. Right here. Careful not to mess this up right here, because this is our throttle. So, try not to bend that or anything, because that's very important. And, right here is your snap-in primer. You're going to have to remove these fuel lines right here. This one's attached to the primer, this one's attached to the gas tank. And you want to do this with a little flathead screwdriver. You know, just kind of pry it off. Don't mess up your lines. Do your best to keep your lines in good shape. Try not to tear them or mess them up or anything, because then you have to replace those. So we'll do that now. And I'm going to do this outside just in case some fuel drains out of it, because I couldn't get all the fuel out. I just was able to pour the majority of it out. And you see it's already leaking fuel, so I'm going to do that outside. So I'm outside now, just in case some more fuel leaks. And I'm going to get these fuel lines off. Once again, be sure not to damage these. Careful of that. Just try not to break anything, okay? You know. So, if the fuel line doesn't want to go, definitely don't force it, because you don't want to mess anything up. Just be careful with it. And flathead screwdriver, small one like this. Man, these are on there good. Okay, so here goes this one. And they should be easy to slide back on. Alright, so there's that one. What did I say? It was going to leak fuel. So good thing we're outside, because that leaked a lot. Alright, let's see if anything's going to come out of the carb. Yeah, just a little. Not too bad. Alright, so there's that. Gosh. Let me get this. I wonder if it's coming out of the primer. Yep, there it goes. So there we go. I can just empty this. Oh gosh. Man. I left a lot in there. Alright, so now we're going to try and get this one off. See if you can get a little place in it where it's already coming off a bit. And there we go. So there's our carb. So I'm going to put some carb cleaner on it, and I'll put it back on. So we're back inside now here, and first what we're going to do is we're going to attach this throttle right here back onto the carburetor. And the choke is on this side, make sure that, and the choke is facing out, okay? And just a little thing to add, make sure you have this on here. This little gasket, diaphragm, whatever you want to call it. Make sure that is there. Alright, so once again, right here is our throttle, and this is the where it connects on the carburetor. And I'll show you it just is that. So what we're going to do is this fuel line goes above this plastic thing like that, and you're going to take your throttle, turn your carburetor like that, and the throttle is going to go in that very bottom hole in this thing. So right here, that little throttle thing goes in this hole right here. So be sure you get it in there. See, I may have to move this screw out of the way a bit. You can always adjust that. But yeah. Okay, I think it's on. So just hold it right there like that and pull your throttle just to make sure. Yep, that's on. So that's good. My throttle's on. Let me screw this in again, just a little. Alright, so now we'll just reattach the cover, and I guess that'll be it. Now before you tighten everything down, make sure that right here you have this choke lever in this hole. As you may have seen in that time lapse there, I had a little bit of difficulty putting it on, and I think it was because this was all the way up. So if you're having a hard time putting your back cover back on, put this like right here in the middle, and it'll make it easier. So now that that's in there, I can start tightening everything back together. Now that we've got all those bolts back in, we're going to put our air filter back in right here, and our choke controller right here. Now this, I said earlier, there's this choke lever right here, and that connects directly to the carburetor. And in this choke controller, you have this slot right here, so you want to make sure that this gets in there. So I'm setting mine straight out. I'm just gonna make sure you have your air filter on. Just put it in there with it, and get it till it fits. And before you screw it on, make sure that it works. Make sure that you got it connected, and I did. So now I'm just gonna put this big screw on right here, and that'll be it for this video. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to see some other videos like this, let me know. Give me some ideas for future videos in the comments, please. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I think that's going to be it. Just going to start it here. It may not start. Weedeater has some other problems than just the carburetor being dirty. So let's just hope.
step.